sallallahu alaihi wasallam was speaking in the name of Allah. Now, we are told, according to the Bible, up to the time of John the Baptist, Yahya, the Jews were looking for the coming of that prophet. The Jews were awaiting the fulfillment of that prophecy in Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 18. Where is that prophet? The Bible tells us in the book of John, chapter 1, verses 19 to 21. And I quote, "This is the testimony of John the Baptist, when the Jews sent priests and Levites to ask him, 'Who are you? Are you the Christ?' John the Baptist said, 'I am not the Christ.' Okay, what then? 'Are you Elijah?' John the Baptist said, 'I am not Elijah.' Then what then? 'Are you then that prophet?' John the Baptist said, 'I am not that prophet.'" How many questions? 3 questions. Why did the Jews ask these 3 questions? Because they were expecting 3 personalities. First, they were expecting the second coming of Elijah. Why were they expecting the second advent of Elijah? Because according to the Bible, in 2 Kings chapter 2, verses 11 to 12, Elijah had ascended to heaven. And the Jews believed that any person that ascended to heaven must have to come back. So they were expecting Elijah to come back in his second coming. This is also mentioned in the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 5, that Elijah will come in his second coming. So the Jews were awaiting him. Then secondly, they were expecting the coming of the Christ, Jesus, as mentioned in the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 2. Micah chapter 5, verse 2. That Jesus, that they were expecting Jesus Christ, the son of David, who will inherit the throne of David, to come. And thirdly, they were expecting the coming of that final prophet mentioned in Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18. So when John the Baptist, Yahya, made his august appearance, they did not understand him. So they came to John the Baptist. They asked him, "Who are you out of this 3? Are you the Christ?" He said, "No." "Are you then Elijah?" He said, "No." "Are you then that prophet?" He said, "No." How many no? 3. Then what happened? Jesus Christ appeared, because Jesus was contemporary with John the Baptist, meaning he existed with John the Baptist at the same time. The Jews recognized Jesus through his miracles, but they asked him one question for them to get out of their dilemma, out of their confusion. They said to Jesus, according to the book of Matthew chapter 17 verses 10 to 13 and Matthew chapter 11 verse 14, they said to Jesus, "But Elijah is supposed to have come before you in accordance to the chronology of the prophecy we have. Elijah will come before you." Jesus said, "Of course, Elijah will truly come before me. But verily, verily, I say unto you, Elijah is already with you, but you misunderstood him." And Jesus said, that John the Baptist was Elijah. Meaning, John the Baptist was the one that came in the spirit and power of Elijah, according to Jesus in the Bible. Meaning, John the Baptist was the representative of Elijah. He was the one that came in the spirit and power of Elijah. Jesus mentioned that in Matthew chapter 11 verse 14, in Matthew chapter 17 verses 10 to 13, and also in Luke chapter 1 verse 17. Jesus said, John the Baptist is Elijah if you will receive him. Now, out of the 3 questions, how many questions?
What a teaching. After establishing that John the Baptist is Elisha or Elijah, and Jesus is there with them, the Jews were still asking, "Are you the prophet?" What prophet were they asking for? They acknowledged that Christ was with them. They know that. So they weren't looking for him again. And they asked him, "Elijah supposed to come before you," and he explained. So what prophet were they asking him for? Your guess will be as good as mine. I say it again. There is nothing anybody can do to the truth. whether we like it or not. Take it or leave it. Please, on the comment section, explain to us what prophet were the Jews asking for. Great teaching, sir. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Till I come your way again, I remember that children.